Letting people check in. Everybody doing yet? I know it's quick notice, but I didn't know I was going to have any service yet. That sun's going down. And I'm tired and hungry. See what happens. Anybody coming in? Put my bed together for tonight. Who's in there? Yeah, it's Twisted Life. Look where we are. We're in the middle of a farm field. Just north of Nebraska. We're leaving South Dakota and headed to Colorado. That's where we're at. There's Teddy. I'm getting the tent set up out here in the middle of the field. There's the bike. There it is. Hey, how you doing? Alex said hi. Robert's doing oh, very cool, man. The hot dog. Right on. Hey, man. You guys hang in there. I'm gonna try and set this up so you guys can watch me. I gotta get my stuff in this tent. Sun's going down. I got about 15 minutes, and it's gonna start getting dark. I'd rather not use a whole lot of light. I mean, there's nothing around. I'm in a hayfield off the side of there's a farm trail that leads back in here. But I finally left Sturgis, South Dakota after the bike rally. Hope you can hear me. Everybody all right? Who's saying, yeah, very cool, man. Thank you, Robert. Who else is in there? Come on. I am a motorcycle vagabond. I travel all over the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Central America. That's a regular thing. Who do we got in there? Come on, don't sandbag. Say hello. So, me and my dog Teddy. Teddy, come on. Me and my dog Teddy. Right here. My buddy. We travel around on a 2005 Harley Sportster 1200 Custom. I'll give you guys another quick peek what the system looks like here. Right there's the bike. You can see I travel all around. All the way down in the Baja, all over, all over, all over, all over, mule hay, all over. Travel all over the place on this here bike. You see my camp? Down Wharf. There it is. Those are my people. Anyway, right here, we're about, I'm going to say 40 miles north of Nebraska on the South Dakota line. So right here, there's a big bison farm 5 miles up the road. I would think that they bring them up into this too, because there's no sense in having fences on hay. So I believe they bring them up into this area over on this side. But you can see all this is all hay. There is a highway right out there. Not too bad. Big Dan, how was the rally? The rally was so damn good, I can't even get involved with talking about it. It hurts my mind still. Oh my. You want to talk about a good time? Well, we had a good time. Ain't no doubt about it. There it is. Look at that. There's the bike. Here we are. There's Teddy. He's getting his toys out. Teddy, you always get your toys out of the bag. Don't lose them, buddy. You got his ball out. You got his rope out. I'll soon be ready to eat. I know I am. Nebraska, you took a long time. Oh man, I'm headed towards Durango, Colorado. I'm headed into Colorado. I'm gonna have a short stint in Nebraska, and then off into Colorado. Hey, Teddy. There he is. Hey, Teddy. But yeah, check this out, man. This is gonna be great. What a beautiful night. Now I got 3 shirts on. It's cold to me. It's nice for the people that live here. This is beautiful weather. It is nice. When I'm riding, it gets chilly for me. I like it hot, and I like it a lot. That's all I can say about Big Dan. I knew it would be nice. Bike Fork Seals. Yep, right on, Big Dan. I'm saying hi. Hi to all of you. Anyway, you guys are holding me up, man. No, you're not holding me up, not one bit. This is all about you guys. I want you guys to enjoy this. Look, I got to get my bed in. I'm trying to get this camera set up. My engine's a little hot. Well, I'm going to sit you right on the engine here. Let's see what I can do. Wait, you just sit still for a minute. Just sit still. By God. I'm trying to get you rigged up here so you can see what's going on. I can't hold the camera and get my bed together. All right, what do we got there? All right, we're working with something here now. We're on the clutch pedal and the foot peg. If you guys would just sit still for a minute, damn! Trying to teach you something, trying to show you something. That's the best I can do. If you can just sit there and behave. But, yeah, we're going to get this camp set up. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since this morning. That's a lie. I had a sandwich, Vita. I had a sandwich with Vita and Scotty. I guess that was around there. Anyway. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Here's my bed. My mattress. Who else is in there? W-I-W. I don't know what that is. But I said hello. And I said hi. DJ Dino. No wolves. Clutch pedal. Left out. That's. It's not a brake. It's on the left side. It's the clutch pedal. This is where I was trying to set you up. Right there. Clutch pedal. Puppy. There you go. There you have it. Anyway, look at Teddy. Teddy's already in the damn tent. I ain't even got the house built yet. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful night, man. Clear skies everywhere. Little clouds over there. Not bad. This is going to be beautiful. This is going to be beautiful. I gotta get my bed together here, guys. You gotta hang out with me a minute. Gotta get things organized. This bed I've had for 2 years now. Right there's the name of it. If you can read it, right there. If you can read it. It's upside down, I know. It's a Real Top Do. It's a REALTOPDO. That's the name of this pad. I'm telling you, I like it. It's 4 inches thick on the body, 5 inches thick on the head. What a nice pillow. Barefoot, and it's got a built-in pump. About 60 pumps in, and we will have a mattress. Let's see what you got going on here. Where's everybody at? Hello, 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 hello. I can see you. Show me where you are, man. Show me who you are. Just putting together my bed here, man. Come on now. Look at Teddy. Stop looking at me. I'm not the star of the show. He is. Right there's my bed. You can hear it. Sounds like somebody shitting their pants when they're pumping this thing up. I'm glad you got in there, Brian. I think it's Brian. I don't know who's in there. Is it Brian or Dina? I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, the clutch pedal. It's the shifting pedal. My bad. It's the shifting pedal. I can't be perfect. My goodness, if I even started acting a little bit perfect, it'd probably turn people off. Because I am by no means perfect. Look how beautiful this is. It's incredible, man. I think it's supposed to get down to the low to mid 60s tonight. Right there. My bed's almost done. I like it extra firm. Extra firm. I get in it extra firm, but sometimes throughout the night, I'll reach back behind my head and there's a release valve back there and I can let some of the air out and make it even more comfortable for myself. But there we go. Can you see what's happening here? Here's my bed. I like sleeping on a downhill slope. A lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. And I'll tell you why. I like my head higher than my feet. And on a downhill slope, if it rains, the water washes away from you the fastest. That's why I do that. Both of us. That's right. Anyway. Look at my house. Honey, I am home. So, I gotta get my sheet. That's my sheet. You guys. Sit still. My God. Just trying to make my bed now. What is going on? What do you guys want to know? I'm here to tell you all of it. I'm here to tell you all of it. So the way I do this, those who know me are going to understand this. A lot of people don't understand it. Oh, I went a little shallow. I fold this sheet down underneath. It helps keep it in place. But I normally don't leave that much down there on my feet because I run around barefoot all the time. It makes the sheet dirty down on that end. But it's always down on that end. I know the difference from the head of the sheet and the foot of the sheet. But it's always down on that end, so it really doesn't matter. What happened to Sid? Well, here's what happened to Sid. Like a wild bull running through a field of cows, he found one. Don't tell him I said that. He found one back in Sturgis. Teddy! He found a girl back in Sturgis. And good for him. Now, he's going to be right, he's coming in right behind me. So, which means he's going to catch up to me in about probably 2 or 3 days. And I'll be in Durango and he's coming into Durango. We got a lot of things going on. The one thing about a nomad, this is what things change sporadically and on the minute. So when I hate to make promises on people traveling with me, and I hate for them to think that they made a promise to me. If something goes on that they got to leave, or they see something that they like, or they're done with me and they're ready to go, I'm fine with that, man. It's called life. And we spend a little bit of time together, and then we part ways and find our own adventure. And that's what this is all about. This is all about the big picture, the adventure. And not always the road I take will everybody else take. Or not is the time that I take it, the time right for them to take it. And I can accept that. I understand that. Because that's who I am. That's what I have. Lee, what's happening? All is well. Hey, we're sitting out here 40 miles north of Nebraska on the South Dakota line. We are in the shit, in the middle of the shit. Did have a pretty nice sun. Well, that looks pretty nice, but it was a little bit better. But it still looks pretty nice. You wait in the morning. Sun's gonna come up right over there. Right over there. It's gonna wake me right up. I love it. But yeah, we're getting my bed in here. Now, because I'm just camping here for the night, and it's quick, slick, I don't even unload these packs. I'll take out what I want, and I'll put a trash bag over the rest of it, and make sure it stays nice and dry. But I only need what I need. I got my coffee, cereal, and dinner for the night, all on the top of that next pack, that back one. I got, the way you pack your pack is determined by how long you're going to ride, how far you're going to ride, and where you are going to sleep tonight. And you kind of got to keep that in your head. And you got to remember, when you're high in elevation, it gets colder. So we're not that high in elevation, but I'm prepared to be cold. I like it hot, and I like it a lot. My God, I can say that a million times. I can say that a million times without a doubt. I love it hot. My whole life. I can't stand the cold. And that's not the reason, I mean, well, that is the reason why I head to South and Central America and shit. Because I don't like to be cold. And I live outside. And look at Teddy. I'm about ready to get his dinner ready. We're going to all lay down and eat dinner again. But yeah, I got everything all set up, man. It's, here's, I know I use this blanket. And I have another blanket. If I need to, I'll do this blanket. But this blanket right here and this seat pad, that's my solar panel. That's what charges my bike. This seat pad right here is my pillow. And what I do here is I lay that down like so. And then I lay this blanket right on top, unless I get very cold. Right like that. Now I got a nice, easy pillow. But this is a Near Zero. Let me get the advertisement. And this is a Near Zero. This thing. In the worst of weather. This thing. This is a backpack, or this is a sleeping bag, people. This is 850 microfiber down duck. Right there. If you want to be warm, it will warm you up. What it does is it captures your body heat, and when this thing lofts and fills with air, all that down is a major insulator. It'll retain your heat, just your body heat alone. It has at times boiled me right out of the bag. Now, I don't use it like a bag. I use it like a blanket. No. Let me take care of one thing at a time here. Squirrel. You're talking about the white squirrel, Teddy? Beautiful sunset. It is, Lee. All right, back to you. $1 Million Highway is along the way to Durango. I know. And I will be getting on it. I'm not trying to be a know-it-all, but Adam, you know who the hell I am. Anyway, Oliver tent. Yes, I'm in a tent. Right there's my motorcycle. For all you that are new here, I travel all over the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Central America. And I do so on that motorcycle. And I do so with my best friend. Currently, he's licking his balls. Oh, ain't that something? Anyway. Sid. Yeah. Sid's the squirrel. He found a nut. He's out to get a nut. He's gonna bust a nut. Anyway. Yeah, so Sid is a damn good friend of mine. On the road, you find really good friends that live on the road. We help each other. We help each other keep our sanity. Help us keep our sanity. Who else is in here? Come on. Let me get this sleeping bag out. I call it's a quilt. I have it laid up like a quilt. So I call it a quilt. I know when I talk to people from Near Zero, they call it a sleeping bag, but it is a quilt. I think they describe it as a quilt, or they describe it as it can be a quilt. Not only that, if you have two people, you can double this in size. You can put two of them together and make one big quilt. Not necessary for me. Yeah, there it is. And that's a nice big look. Look out, Teddy. Yeah, Teddy bone. Come up there. You ready to put that down there? Yeah, Teddy bone. Hey, hey. Hide and seek. I just covered your face. Look at Teddy. That's his favorite spot. Hey, don't lick your balls on my pillow, man. I don't care what he does. Who else we got in here? We got 9 people. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Check this out. There you go, Brian. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. There's the motor bike. There's the motor bike. There's the tent. I'm gonna check this out. Dude, I hope that I wake up tomorrow morning with a herd of bison sitting right here. Just down the road in the next pasture is a big herd of bison. They were all along the road. I don't know if the fence splits from here to there. But man, would it be nice to wake up with a load of bison sitting right there. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. We got Teddy's toys. They go in the tent. It's a party in the tent. Yeah, so I'm not going to unload a bunch of stuff off of here because I don't need it all. I need what gets me by. I need what gets me by. And I think I got all that I need. Brian, you know I find good spots. I've never been in a bad way for finding a good spot. I'm fighting with this thing. I'm in a fight with my saddlebag. There we go. And I keep that saddlebags locked up tight. Well, I can't lock it. But, there's all my shit's in there, man. All my shit's in there, man. I get my drink out. Man, something tells me I'm going to have a beautiful morning tomorrow. My drink. Everything I retain water with, other than those Mylar bags when I'm somewhere for a long time, is in a thermos. I can keep it cold, I can keep it hot, I can keep it whatever I need. I can fill it with ice and throw a popsicle down in there, and it'll be good for me in the evening if that's what I choose. And then the ice, well, the ice just turns into cold water. You know what I mean? So I have had hot meals given to me, and I put it in one of them thermoses. Any successful night. Any successful night is a good spot on the road. You got that right. Are you scared out there? No. No. I really don't have a whole lot of fear in me. There's nothing to be scared of. I do this in the jungles of Mexico and Central America. So this right here is the least of my worries. 99.999% of the time, an animal can tell when there's somebody around. And they don't want me. They want to be around me like I want to be around them. They don't. They don't. They might come past here, but if Teddy makes a sound, they're gone. They're gone. It's history. I have only ever one time had a problem, and that was with a bobcat. And it really wasn't that big of a problem. But it was easily solved and easily handled. And, man, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful night, man. Look at this. It's going to get dark on me. Alright, so I got my flashy light. I'm not going to get all my other stuff out. This is all I need. This flashlight. You remember these flashlights? You remember these flashlights, Brian? Dude, I didn't even look at the map. I can't even tell. The last I checked, I'm getting close to the Nebraska line. I haven't even checked Google. What I am is I am completely surprised that I'm out here, 5G, all bars. I don't get it. How can that happen when I was at a major bike rally in the United States, and I had LTE 3 bars, and here I sit in the middle of heaven, or whatever you want to call it. Look at that! Look at that! That's incredible. And if you can see that with your eyes, it's just incredible. The purples are just layered out there. There's my tent. You see I got the light on in there. And what was I saying? Yeah, I don't get scared. I don't get scared. This is the exciting part. Well, this really isn't that big of an exciting part because I know I can get away with this. But there's been times that I've done some other stuff and it makes it exciting through the night. Alright. So, we got... Yeah, you like them flashlights. Spying on my location. Who else we got? We got 7 people in here. Come on, let's make it fun. How can I entertain you even more? 6 people in here now. Right there's the motorcycle. Let's give you a big old glance. Look at that, look at that, look at that. You can even see Teddy in there. Look, Teddy right there. He's right in front of the flag on the bike. Right there. What am I having for dinner? I'm gonna have Kern's, baby red mashed potatoes. I'm gonna have, I know you guys are gonna think this is funny, but I got a little bit of bologna left over from yesterday, and I don't have a refrigeration. Now, is the bologna bad? Not really. It's like a hot dog, man. But what I'm about to do is I'll fire this bike up, and I've never really told this to anybody, but see all the rust on that pipe? I take a piece of aluminum foil once this pipe gets nice and hot. I put a piece of aluminum foil around that pipe right there, and I take that bologna and I lay it on there and heat it up like a hot dog. It's called fried bologna off the pipe. It's piping hot bologna. I've been doing it for a long time. A lot of people don't know that. But that's why that pipe's rusty and that one there not so much. Because I cook on it. I used to just lay hot dogs on there while I was working on my bike. Matter of fact, there's been a couple times where I took hot dogs, wrapped them up in aluminum foil, and stuffed them in the pipe. I know. The Brat Pack. Let's get this party started. The Brat Pack. I think I know who I'm talking about there. I think I'm talking to Dina. Is the Brat Pack. Ah, Teddy, look at Teddy. He's already, he did eat. He he asked me to stop a while back, and he wanted something to eat. So he did already eat. He probably will eat a little bit more. We're working on it now. We're working on it. This is Teddy's bag. He's got his name on it. That goes inside. Here's my hat. Hey, how you guys like my hat now? Bahaha, bingo. I may not look too smart. And that's all right. It's what fools people. But I bought an ounce of intelligence one time. Just an ounce of it. It didn't take me far. What do you think of these hats, man? I got this from somebody. I'll put the light on it. The hats I've been wearing. I like this hat. I know it's a hippie thing. It's a hippie thing. You ain't fooling me none. It's a hippie thing. I'm just a hippie on a Harley. Where does Teddy ride on your bike? Teddy rides right on the gas tank all the time. When we're on the highway and we're moving 60 miles an hour, making miles and above, Teddy is in a bag right there. Now, that doesn't mean that he stays in there, because he has the ability to get out of this bag and back out onto the tank. Sometimes he doesn't. Well, 90% of the time he leaves his back legs in the bag and he just stands out on the tank. The Blarney trick is a drifter gold. That is correct. Genius idea. Yeah. Yep. I've been doing the old Blarney. I've done it with ham. I've done it with roast beef. I put it in some foil and stuff it in the pipe as soon as I shut the bike off. And it'll heat right up. It'll heat up to the point where you'll melt cheese. You'll melt the cheese right on it. Yep, I made it to Sturgis and I'm just now leaving. And Sturgis was 2 weeks ago ended. I can't help it. Sometimes you hang around. There's people there that, Andy Tran, get out of here. And if you're on there, you better say hi. You better say it now. I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. They're skinny. Damn, I missed it. I did record a bunch of stuff. I know. You guys deserve to kick me in the ass when you see me. I'm really falling behind on making videos. And I'm hoping when I get down here and I'm working, that will wear me out from all the excitement. I can go back to my tent and I can finish these videos. As a matter of fact, if it's really not that busy, I'm going to be working on. But I owe you guys a shitload of videos, and I have a shitload recorded that need to be produced. And it might be a big throw it together type thing with not so much editing all the way up until this current time. Just to get you guys caught up. I think I left off when I was in Texas. I did post a lot of Sturgis stuff on Facebook, a lot of picture stuff. I'll tell you the truth. I really didn't even spend that much time downtown Sturgis or Deadwood. It was crowded in the Black Forest. And we had a great time. I had more fun there than I did downtown. If that makes any sense to you. Yep, Circle Drag video. I am on Circle Drag video. There is a shitload of pictures and a shitload of videos out there from I don't know who, of me and Teddy on the bike downtown Sturgis. We got 12 people in here, but I don't see 12 thumbs up. I see 11 now, and I thank you. Now there's 13. Can we get 14? Let's turn it into a bidding action. Can I get 14? Come on, 14, 14, 14, 14. Is somebody going to give me number 14? Anyway, I get 14. I got 13 people. I get 11 likes. I appreciate that. I'm going to start doing more of these. And I should have been doing it all along. But my head, man, I get crap. So I can explain Sturgis to you. Man, I'm hungry. I can explain Sturgis to you like this. When I get there are people there from all over that a lot of times I haven't seen in a year. And we get to partying and celebrating and get to talking personal stuff most of the time. A lot of joking around, not all personal. And it's hard to sit there and record, especially when we're talking private conversations. And I'm not the guy that's going to say, oh yeah, let me get my camera. Boom. It's changed the whole aspect of the conversation, because the private conversations are the best. Yeah. Now, the channel name is Twisted Life. Welcome to Twisted Life. I'm trying to get it on here. Twisted Life. Let me do this. I'm going to get you one better. I'm going to get you one better. Can you see it? Can Right there. Twisted Life. That's me and Teddy. My best friend Eddie did this. It's Twisted Life. Did you get to see Scotty at Sturgis? I did get to see Scotty at Sturgis. Matter of fact, we all camped together. I've seen him every day. I've seen him every day for a month. Too much. Or damn near a month. Oh, the people that have videos of me? Man, I don't know. There were some major players there. And what they do, like Cycle Drag does it too. They sit at the intersections and wait for you to drive through. And as you're driving through, they're recording you. If it's usually at the stop sign, so they got you for a minute. They'll even ask you to go around the corner and park, just so they can interview you. So yeah, I know there was a bunch of people there, cameras galore. There was one time, well, happened more than once, but there was a few times where I pulled up to the stop sign and I got swarmed by cameras. Now these are just private people, and I don't know, photographers for companies. When they pull out an $8,000 camera, that's not too private. Generally, I know there's some buffs out there. Yeah, we only got 9 people, but we're doing good. We got 9 people and 12 likes. That was the ride weather from Pennsylvania to Sturgis was absolutely soaking wet. I got rained on every day. Every day. And it sucked for miles. The only time it was nice out were the nice days that I stayed with a buddy of mine, Corey. It was beautiful every day. I took off from there and the first thing it did was rain. I need a cigarette. I got that top closed up. I got things closed up. Man, I should have got my chair out. I'm not going to though. I mean, it's right there, but I like sitting on the ground. Something about sitting on the ground, man. I love it. Daddy. How much nummies? How much more nummies? Okay. You like these nummies? Go and get on it. I'll get you your drink. So I only ride in the rain when it's absolutely necessary. I don't even have rain gear. I use a trash bag. That's how often that I ride in the rain. I used to. I don't anymore. One is it makes you cold, and I don't like to be cold. 2 is it makes Teddy cold, and I don't want him cold. Teddy does and will dictate when that bike runs and when it stops. He does. And he does it in special ways. I know when he needs something off the bike, he will turn around from the gas tank and stare me straight in the eyes. And if it's an emergency, he needs to get off that bike in a hurry, he will bark at me. Now, that means he got to go to the bathroom. So I pull over, I let him off. If he's got to go to the bathroom, he'll run over and take care of it. I sit his bag down, and in his bag is a pocket. And 1 holds food, and 2 holds his water container. And if he scratches that bag on that pocket, I know he wants one of the 2. And all I got to do is say water, and he'll bark if that's what he wants. If I say food, he'll bark if that's what he wants. We have got a connection beyond belief. I can look at him and almost read his mind. Maybe I'm a seer. Let me see into your eyes. I read your mind. Look into my eyes. Yeah, he's the driver. That's right. Teddy is my dude. This dog is very rare. Not that the breed is rare, but the likes of him is very rare. People don't get it. He walks around, and this year, they said 730,000 people showed up, but downtown Sturgis, without a leash or a collar, and I never lose him. I do it in Mexico. I've done it in Chicago. I've done it in New Orleans. I've done it in Galveston, Texas. I've done it in Houston, Texas. I do it everywhere. Right on. I think Gigi did that when I was there one time. I think that's what was going on. I don't know if they went. I don't know if they were playing. They were playing in the house. They were playing ball in the house. They were playing in the house. I don't know if they kicked it or if she threw it, but it was empty, so it didn't matter. I just told on you, Gigi. I just told on you. Man. Hey, does this look good? I mean, I know these cameras on my phone are starting to take a shit. Everything's going to shit on me. It's not. I'm in good shape. Hey, people in. Haseen. What is happening, man? You wait until Teddy sees him. Teddy is a chick magnet. The girl gets lonely. Yeah, right on. Oh. I can't even talk to you. That would draw me into a personal situation. Or maybe ignorant. Man, look, it is beautiful out. The wind is very low. Generally in South Dakota, the winds are just incredible. Hey, I've slowed down my smoking. Now that the party's over, I'm actually tired of them. I'm actually tired of. I guess I could say. I mean, it's quite obvious. I'm tired of taking mushrooms and smoking weed right now. I've had enough. I've had my fill. It was a good party. Have I tried vapes? Yes. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm not bragging. My way of life is very different than most people, and I have done a wide variety of drugs. And there you have it. You heard it first, and you heard it from my mouth. I have. I'm not suggesting that anybody do anything that I've ever done. I'm not suggesting that drugs are good. What I believe is if you can pay your bills and put food on the table and handle your business, and then you handle your party. But if you can't handle the party because the bills and your business and your responsibilities get in the way, it's time for you to get out. Yeah, shrooms are fun. Had a great time. It was one hell of a party in the Black Forest. It started just this year. Yeah, clean life is good. Dude, I clean out all the time. That's the difference between a drug user And a drug, let me say it this way, a drug user, abuser, because I'm not using, well, maybe I am. Anyway, a drug user and a drug addict. A user can say no and walk away with the pile of it sitting in front of him. I got other things to do, and I can, and I have. I get tired of it after a while. I need to take a break. I party for the fun, and I clean my mind up and handle my business. I haven't even done any drugs whatsoever in the last 2 days. I'm just tired. I really cut down on the smoking because I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it right now. And I go through that where I will quit smoking for a week or two or a month or two or whatever it is. Same with drugs and alcohol. I'm not really big on alcohol. Not big on alcohol. Never was, really. I'm just sitting here in my tent bullshitting with you guys. I would like to make a hot cup of tea. That's right. You can take drugs or drugs can take you. And I get it. It's your personalities. There's addictive personalities that shouldn't be around anything. I've been partying off and on all my life since about age 13. And I don't have a problem walking away. And I've done that all. I'm not saying that because I'm proud of it, but I have. I'm being honest about it. Right on, Adam. You got to do what's right for you. You got to do what's right for you. Yeah, I drink coffee. And I drink a lot of it. A lot of it. I do drink a lot of coffee. I like coffee. A lot of people don't like my coffee because I make it thick like espresso. That's the way I like my coffee. The way I used to order it down in Mexico was I ordered Americano and double shot espresso. Dump it all in the cup. That's how I used to drink it down in Mexico. I do like espresso. I like cappuccino. I like coffee. Instant coffee. Juan Valdez makes the best instant coffee that there is. Juan Valdez. It's pretty expensive. It's like $7, and it's just a little tiny jar. But it is the best instant coffee you will ever buy. I guarantee it. I know. I know Starbucks is doing instant coffee now, and I have tried it. It's all right. I'm still a Juan Valdez boy. Yeah. Right on. Right on, Brian. Oh, I get it. And by no means am I trying to tell anybody how to live their life. What you're watching is my life. And the reality of it is that I do party. I do get off the rocker. Matter of fact, I don't only fall off the rocker, but I fall off the porch. I can get deep into it. And it depends on what it is. It depends on the mood I'm in. It depends who I am surrounded by. It depends the atmosphere. It depends on a lot of things. But it must be a good time. Right on. I've never been locked up. I can tell you that. I've never been locked up in the United States or abroad. If I was locked up abroad, I would never be allowed to get a passport, or would I be able to receive a visa? That's when you get locked up abroad. I think I think and I'm saying I think that takes away your rights of passport. But I still got a good passport. What's going on, guys? Been in here for an hour. So a felony can cancel it out. It depends on what the felony is, whether or not you get a passport. I'll tell you this. If you got a felony by any degree, you will not be going to Canada. Mexico is a different story. Central America, different story. Just depends on where you're going. For certain degrees of felonies, I think a felony DUI is not even looked at in Mexico. I'm pretty sure. Now, I've been sitting here so long. My cigarette went out. I told you I cut way back. I'd take a couple hits and I'd sit there on it. And I used to do it all the time. At this point, I waste more cigarettes than I smoke. I catch myself though. I'll let it go out and I'll take a couple puffs and it'll go out. Then it's out. I gotta light it again. Yeah, so a felony in the United States doesn't absolutely cancel things out. It's of what degree and what charge will dictate countries that you can and cannot go to. I'm pretty sure of it. So this is Skinny saying, I wonder how hard it is to get into Mexico illegally versus coming into the United States. Well, I'm going to be one to tell you, I have done it. There is a way to do it. I haven't done it recently. So it might be a little bit harder because both militaries are at the border right now. But I have done it. And there's really no need. You can get into Mexico illegally. And most of the northern border is the free zone, so it doesn't matter. But if you get caught, we'll say in Guadalajara, and your visa has not been approved, you'll do all your explaining of that while you're sitting in a Mexican jail. Yeah, there's illegal There's migrants in Mexico. They're all on the borders. Well, they're starting to float around now. Would they still call ICE? Would they call ICE if you came back? So, here's the deal, as far as I know. If you cross the border and you're a U.S. citizen, and you come back across the border, say, in the middle of the desert, and they catch you, you're going to draw attention. Because they're running drugs and all the illegals. But at one time you could do that and nobody would even bother you. They didn't really matter. At the most, somebody would walk, an officer, a border patrol, whoever, would walk up and just ask for ID. Especially when you start talking to them and you talk fluent English, as I do, they're going to know right away that I'm a U.S. citizen. My complexion, my voice, my mannerisms, it all has something to do with the U.S., and therefore it's easy to catch on. Those guys are pretty smart. As a matter of fact, this year, I camped in the desert 5 miles from the border, and they tracked me on a camera and seen me put up my tent, and they even came back and checked on me 2 times. Baja doesn't require a passport. Right. That is correct. You need to be a U.S. citizen. I think it goes for Canada too. A Canadian citizen. I'm not sure. I think it does though. The Baja is all free zone. And by free zone, I mean you don't have to get insurance. You don't have to get a temporary import tax, and you don't have to have a visa. But make sure you got your ducks in a row. Make sure you understand what the laws are. Tijuana. So Tijuana is a very different character. Tijuana is stacked in layers, headed south. It's a very different character. It's a very different city. And it has very different possibilities and problems. I like Tijuana. I know people in Tijuana. I have some good friends in Tijuana. I got friends everywhere. And I've got enemies everywhere too. Not that I know of. I don't concern myself with them. But I do got good friends. Dropping off, we're down to 6 people. Yeah. It's a blur. So, there's 3 different statutes of law in Mexico. There is the government, which is judicial law. Then there is common sense, which is common law. And then there is mafioso, cartel law. So you better know how to play the game. That's all I'm saying. You gotta know how to play the game. You gotta look at all 3 laws and make sure your ass is blowing through them. Nice and easy. I know you guys seen me do a lot of shit down there. I know you guys heard of me doing a lot of partying down there. I have partied on both sides of the fence. Or let me say, I have partied with the opposition, and I have hung out with the military and the police. There's good people, and there's good people everywhere, but you'll always find a snake in the forest of happy trees. Just a word to the wise. There are snakes out there. Yeah, yeah, the medical and the medicine is unbelievable there. Man, is it ever beautiful? Man, I'm telling you, it is so damn beautiful. It is damn beautiful out. There's absolutely nothing out here. There's not a sound around. Teddy ate his dinner. Look at Teddy. That's my pillow. He does it all the time. When he's ready for bed, he just goes to bed. My tent stays open all the time. It doesn't matter if I'm downtown Sayulita with Teddy. If he is tired and he is ready to go home, he will turn around and walk all the way through that town and go right back to the camp and climb in the tent and go to bed. I need to get my teeth fixed too. It's not raining, and I'm not at a truck stop. I am in the middle of a hayfield. Let me get my flashlight. I am in the middle of a hayfield. Look at this flashlight. Look at this. Look at this flashlight. I can see all the way. This flashlight has got a beam on it. But anyway, I am in the middle of a field. Let me give you a good shot of what's going on there. I am in the middle of a field. Out here in nothing land. That's right. Yeah, I mean, there's wildlife out here. Same as the wildlife anywhere. I'm going to turn the light around this way. Hope that doesn't piss off Teddy. He wants to go to sleep. Top fans. Lots of looms, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll blind you with that light. I will blind you. And that's on low beam right now. There's a medium beam, and then there's a high beam. Let me tell you what. I'll blind you with it. Oh yeah, I just parked and pitched the tent. That's what I did. That's what I did. I just pulled off the highway, went down a farm road, found this nice field, and I am down for the night. I'm going to make it all the way down. I'll be in... I will be in Nebraska tomorrow. I'll probably go right through Nebraska tomorrow and right into Colorado. I'm not going to be in Nebraska long unless I find something cool or I hook a job. All right, Skinny. Until the next stop, buddy. I know it's late on a Sunday night. It's what I had available. I didn't even think I was going to have service. The service out here is incredible. It's impeccable. But I'm going to hop off here. Thank all you guys for coming in. I'm going to kick this up a notch and start doing this on the regular. I don't know about doing a whole hour. Here we are, an hour and 15 minutes into the thing. But I will be doing it. And you guys will, you'll have to get used to me taking care of business while I'm doing so. I gotta figure out. I gotta get a tripod for my phone. But until tomorrow, everybody, please live life like it loves you, because it does. Go make dreams. Go make dreams. Or I screwed that all up. Go make memories. Make memories others dream about. Janice Galabar. One more question for Janice. Hit me with it, Janice. I'm about ready to hang it up for the night. How you doing, Janice? Is it Galbar? Galbar? Anyway. What's on your mind, Janice? I'm good too, Janice. I'm about ready to hang this up. I've been on here for an hour and 17 minutes, and I am ready to eat and get a drink and get to bed. I'm in my tent. Anyway, this is Eric. That's Teddy. And we are Twisted Life, the Motorcycle Vagabond. Until the next time, keep it twisted and go make memories. Those memories that other people dream about. Enjoy life. And we'll see you. Good night, everybody. And thank you so much.